So I've been wanting to do this business model for a little more over a year. I've always held it off, held myself like constraint of like, oh, I can't do this, you know, oh, I need this much money, I need to do this, I need to have this, blah blah blah. And I've always stopped myself from doing it. And I always saw so much opportunity in this space, like a lot of opportunity, especially in the self-improvement space, where estrogenics and plastics, you know, we all know that it's bad for us. And I don't expect you, since you're new probably to this whole self-improvement journey, and if you're not, then you already know about estrogenics and stuff like that. For example, like if you didn't know, like your tap water literally has estrogen in it. And if you don't know what estrogen is the female hormone. And you know, like there's testosterone, which is the male hormone, and estrogen, which is the female hormone. Testosterone is what makes a man sexually and, you know, physically, you know, the characteristics of it. And estrogen is what physically makes a woman a woman. For example, when you have a lot of estrogen in your body, you start to develop like a woman. And when you have a lot of testosterone in your body, you start to develop like a man. So, you know, that's why, you know, trans people take testosterone, because then they start growing a dick or whatever. But you get what I mean. No, it's a lot more complicated than just like, oh, it's in your tap water and everything, and plastic has estrogen in it and whatever. It's a very complicated topic. Point is, it's bad for you. You shouldn't be using plastic. You shouldn't be drinking like normal tap water. You shouldn't be using plastics. And, you know, I don't know if you know what polyester is, but polyester is used in like clothes and like fabrics and stuff, which polyester is just plastic, but it's like a fabric kind of thing, and it's very bad for you. You know, most gym clothes are made out of polyester, and those are really bad for you, especially when you're working out, you're like sweating and it's like heating up, and the estrogenic properties of it come out, and like your body absorbs it. And then, you know, that's why gynecomastia exists. You know, that's why men are more feminine and all that kind of stuff. So I just want to give you some context, you know, all that kind of context before I get into the whole thing of why, you know, how and where and whatever. So my first point is like, I have absolutely no clue how I'm gonna do this. Like, I have absolutely no clue where to start, how I'm gonna start, how I'm gonna do this. I have absolutely no clue. But I'm a firm believer in fuck around and find out. As I said, I've been wanting to do this forever, and I've like, you know, been on and off of like investigating, you know, what is it, how, you know, looking at the other companies of like, there's this company called Dr. Squash. A lot of people know it. It's been popping off, you know, recently, especially in the self-improvement space. And it's like 100%, you know, natural product business. You know, it's they specialize in like hygiene stuff, so like soap and shampoo and toothpaste and all that stuff, and use them actually. So watch, I'll even show you. And see, look, this is their stuff. It's really good. It smells amazing. It's all natural too. Like you can see, I don't know if you can see in the back of this, but it has a bunch of just natural ingredients. It's natural shit. Like, it's so natural, it's edible, if you get what I mean. Yo, what's up, bro? I hope you're doing well. I want to give you some context first before I actually get into this whole video and what it's about and why I'm doing what I'm doing. So that's my plan. That's what I want to make. You know, I can make soaps. I even have a list right here. Like, I want to make soaps, blankets, clothes, phone cases, pillows, you know, reverse osmosis glass water, as I was explaining to you about the tap water, how it's bad for you. Backpacks, food in general. Food is a whole nother thing I don't want to get into. Jewelry, towels, cologne, food containers, and even like wooden utensils and stuff. I those ideas have been built up since like for years, for the whole year since I've had this idea. I'll get into the first topic of this, which is I've investigated for the past week about this and like how am I going to start it, who's going to supply me, and I've started on Shopify. For Shopify, I already have the page made, and you have to like pay like $1 per month or 20 or 30 or whatever. It's something that is very risky. There's a lot of money involved and stuff. The second point of this is this business model is brutal, and it's like a straight up just normal business, if you get what I mean. Like, now there's like drop shipping and YouTube and coaching and whatever, and that's like very low ticket entry kind of businesses. This is a high ticket entry business. There's a lot to learn about it, you know, especially they're going to be physical products I have to ship, you have to make, I have to supply. How am I going to make them? How am I going to make them the best, if you get what I mean? There's a lot of money involved in it, you know, starting up, buying the materials, making it, putting the time into it, and it's very risky too. You know, I could lose a lot of money if I don't know what I'm doing. So that's why, as I said at the start of the video, I'm gonna fuck around and find out. So yeah, bro, so the third point I want to tell you, for your benefit, bro, like honestly, I'm documenting this whole thing on YouTube. I'm posting everything on YouTube, bro. Like, I'm gonna document, you know, how I buy it, me making the stuff, you know, the Shopify page and everything. I'm actually gonna link it down below so you guys could go check it out. I don't have anything on there yet. But you guys could like, keep it updated, and I'll let you know in one of the videos, like the start of it, and if I post a product or something. And you'll literally see me build this business from the ground up. There's this guy, his name is Mangaji. A lot of people know him, and he's been on YouTube, oh man, for like ever. He's been on YouTube, I think, since he was like 16 or something, and he's documented his whole life. He's like a multi-millionaire now. When he was 16, he didn't really have anything, I'm pretty sure. His whole life is documented on YouTube, and that's kind of what I want to do with this business. I want to document the whole thing, of me making, buying, supplying, whatever. And you'll literally see me build this business from the ground up. So I'm super stoked. I'm super excited. This is gonna be one of the 2 videos that I make, because that's what I said in my last video, how the channel is changing, and I'm super stoked about it. So for a whole summary of the video, bro, like, I have absolutely no clue how to start this business, and I know there's a lot of risk involved. But I'm a man of risk. I'm a man of chance, because if you're just sitting in your home and not taking action because you're scared and it's super risky, then what's the point in living? Thank you for watching, dog. I'm gonna get to this. I'm gonna keep investigating, gonna record the next video and stuff, and I'm super stoked about this. Like, I'm legit excited. It's very risky. You're probably gonna see me fail a lot of times, but man, I'm super stoked about this. All right, well, thank you, bro. I'll see you later. All right, remember, never stop improving yourself.